Good day to you and welcome to another Paddocks Club video tutorial. Today I'm going to talk to you about the recent announcement of the CSOS Board members. Now, the background to this is that the Community Scheme Ombud Service Act was signed into law in 2011 but is not yet operative. Both the Community Scheme Ombud Service Act and the Sectional Title Schemes Management Act are twinned. They will come into operation together. They have elements in both of them that refer one to the other. We are still waiting for the Sectional Title Schemes Management Advisory Council members to be announced, and that's the next step that we expect. The board or council appointments are necessary before regulations can be finalised. The board must buy into those regulations, which it then steers through Parliament before the acts are brought into operation. If you want a copy of the notice of appointment of the CSOS board members, it's in the library. Look under pending legislation and notices. Let's have a look quickly at who these people are. Firstly, there's Mr. Charles Mahana, the chairperson, Advocate Millicent Malebe, the deputy chairperson, Mr. Tiniko Mahlari, then Mr. Shazi, Advocate Block, Mr. Bailey, and Advocate Nomachotsa. Now, let's have a look a little bit at just a flash overview of who these people are, and this is no more than a bit of desktop research. You can take this thing further if you're interested in finding out more about them. Mr. Charles Mahana is chairman of the LRMG Performance Agency, and that's their website. They are involved in a wide range of labour and health and safety issues in the teaching and consulting area. Advocate Malebe is a legal advisor to the allied health professions and has been since 2011. She managed the legal and service special operations department at the correctional services, and she represented that department in submissions to Parliament in regard to an amendment to the Correctional Services Act in 2007. Ms. Tinito Mahlari has been with PSTM Consulting since 2010. This is a business consulting company offering advice on accounting, tax, internal audit services. Mr. Shozi is a human rights specialist, particularly in regard to gender equality, adult education and community development. He's been involved with the CEBISA Bank, KwaZulu-Natal Men's Forum, St. Aidan's Hospital Board, the Domestic Violence Assistance Program, the Equality Review Committee of the Department of Justice and Constitutional Development. And then there's Advocate Derek Block, a lawyer and procurement specialist. He's a board member of the Johannesburg Road Agency and the Medical Research Council of South Africa, as well as the National Regulator for Compulsory Specifications. And finally, there's Mr. Trevor Baloyi, a manager at the Labour Inspectorate at Department of Labour Education. You will see from this quick listing that it's a strong board with a lot of talents. I'm not sure how much depth they have in the community scheme area, but these are clearly people who can pick this up and run with it very quickly. So that's very much to be welcomed. We look forward to hearing very much more from and of them in coming months. Thank you for joining me in this video tutorial. If you have any questions, let's deal with them on the discussion forum.